minimum max scale, and I'm going to change the max scale to like 3. Go ahead and do that. There we go. Awesome. Now we have a variation between the grass. Alright, so now we have our grass. Let's go ahead and add a tree. Alright, so we need to go ahead and go File, Open, and we're going to open the UN trees. Okay, so UN tree, your S tree, trees. There we go. And for the trees, we need to actually access the terrain settings. So we're going to go to the binoculars. We're going to go to the terrain option. We're going to click on the properties. We're going to go over here to the terrain settings, and we're going to add a deco layer. We'll go ahead and hit the plus. We'll go ahead and expand this. We're going to hit the plus to add a new decoration. We'll expand this, and we're going to go ahead and go to factory. We're going to hit this blue caret that points down, and we're going to choose a static mesh. And in the static mesh slot, we're going to find a tree. So let's go through and find a tree now that we can use. And remember, I'm going to go ahead and uncheck that now and just show the things that I wanted to show originally. And I'm going to go over here to UN foliage because I'm going to find a better tree in the foliage package than actually the tree package. I'm going to go ahead and use these evergreen trees here. They look like evergreen trees. So let's use these guys. I'll select that guy. And over here in my settings, remember we're looking for the static mesh option. We'll hit the plus. We'll add that there to the terrain. Let me show you what you've done. You haven't actually painted anything. Go to the terrain settings, look at the layer setup, and in the fourth option you should see now this deco layer with the deco tree in there. Okay, you need to be on that layer. You need to have a paint tool. You need to turn up the strength and radius, and by doing so you should be able to paint your trees. So let's go over here and paint our trees. And, oh, let's also go back to our settings and our terrain. I forgot to turn the density up. You need to have a density other than 0 or else this will not work. So back to the density settings here. You notice density is not going to work. Let's do density of 5. Hit enter, and then you should start seeing trees wherever you painted. Let's change the max scale to 5 as well so we have a variation of trees. And let's close that, go here, and yes, trees. Very small trees, very large trees. Remember, in order to paint in order to see trees, you need to paint them. Okay, it's not like the grass where it's just going to randomize itself on the texture that you've assigned it to. It is trees. They are going to go where you need them to go. So I'm going to paint some trees up here, all up here. Now, depending on how good your computer is, this should be pretty basic. You should be able to get all these in there. Awesome. Alright, I think my level needs a couple of vehicles, a player starts, and then I'll be good to go, and some weapons. Alright, so let's do that. All the fun things are up next. So, everything that we're going to be finding is going to be into the generic browser inside of the actor classes. Okay, if this was a capture the flag match, we would be setting this up with the navigation points objective, UT game objective, UT capture the flag base, capture the flag base content, red team, right click, blue team, right click. Okay, there's the bases, and then of course you would go to the player starts, UT team player start, and you'd right click, add a team player start. You'd go closer to it. Okay, this is for the red team. Remember, you have to have one for the blue team, so you could always just lift it up first, hit end, put it back down onto the screen. Looks like that's where it's going to go. Let's go ahead and copy this, edit, copy, edit, paste, and then move across. Now let's make this guy blue by going to its properties, changing the UT team player property to 1. Okay, so you need a total of 8 reds, 8 blues, and you should be able to have add it. Okay, red team, blue team. Oops, I need to make this, hold on. Right click, property, make that a 1, and then hit enter. Make sure you accept it. Okay, then you can close it. It should be good. There you go. Okay, if this was not capture the flag, anything else, you're just going to need a regular old right click, add actor, add player start. Okay, just that guy will do. Let me go ahead and get rid of these guys because I am doing just a death match. I'm not doing a capture the flag, so I don't need these flag posts. I'm going to go here to my binoculars, and I'm going to get rid of the team red, delete, and the blue, delete. And we'll come back here, and we have our team player. Remember, you're going to need 16 of those, okay? So for the weapons, navigation points, and we're going to grab the pickup factory, UT pickup factory. Remember, we have the UT weapon pickup factory, okay? That's where we're going to get our weapon from. We have the weapon locker pickup factory. Let me go back to that. Navigation points. UT pickup factory, or pickup factory, UT pickup factory, UT weapons, UT weapon locker pickup factory. You have UT item pickup factory, which has the ammo, has the armor, has the health, okay, all the power-ups. And then if you're looking for the vehicles, it's still within the pickup factory. No, it's not. Sorry. We closed the pickup factory. It's not going to be in there. It's in navigation points, and you're going to go down to UT vehicle factory, and you can add one of these. Let's add my favorite, the Scorpion. Right click, add, there, awesome. Now, if it is locked, okay, you can right click on it. You can choose the option. I have two things selected. Let me just select that. UT vehicle factory options, and you're going to force neutral. So look for the option that says start neutral. Check that. That will unlock it. Okay. Now, if we want to do a weapon, let's do a weapon. Pickup factory, UT pickup factory, UT weapons. Let's go ahead and add one right here. Add. Bam, there it is. Now let's go down to it and right click, and let's go ahead and check it out. We're going to go to the properties of the weapon, and we're going to add a sniper rifle. Everybody loves the sniper rifle. Okay, so there's our weapon. Weapon locker is the same concept. Alright, let's do our jump pad, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, we'll do the teleport since we're here too. UT teleport. Let's go ahead and add two of these here. So we'll do one here. UT teleport, and then we'll go ahead and edit, copy, edit, paste the teleport, move it across. It says bad sector because it is in a bad location. We just need to lift it up and away from the environment so it does not do that. There we go, that's cool. And then we're going to give this a name in the UT teleport properties. In the object option, we're going to name this guy T1. And remember, we're going to go to the teleport options of T1, and in the URL, we're going to tell it which teleporter to go to. So for this simple example, we're going to make it go to the other one, which I'm going to name T2. So T1 is going to go to T2, T2 is going to go back to T1. So I'm going to select this guy, I'm going to give him that name now, T2, and I'm going to go down to teleport, and I'm going to give the URL so it goes back to T1. Now, imagine this. If we had all like 5 or 6 teleports, we could have them all going to different locations and returning from different locations, okay? So we can really get crazy with that. You can move those around, and then your teleports will work. UT jump pads. Let's finish that off. UT jump pads are under the pickup factory, and we're going to be looking up the UT jump pad. Okay, let's add that there. We'll go ahead and add the jump pad here. And in the jump pad, we'll go ahead and lift it up. And then that way it's not on the ground. And we're going to right click, and we're going to go to its properties. We have two things selected. I just wanted the jump pad selected. There we go. Go ahead and lock this property window. Let's go ahead and create an endpoint. So we're going to create a path node by right clicking, choosing add actor. If it'll let me right click. There you go. Add actor, add path node here. Excellent. This guy is going to be the endpoint. With the jump pad setting still up, we can automatically go to the UT jump pad and put that target right on in there. Awesome. Jump time, that will make your jump last longer. It's in seconds. If you change that like that, it'll make for a longer jump. Let's go ahead and expose things. Remember, if you don't see your static meshes or other things like that, you can click on this pull down caret and check and uncheck things. Everything looks like it's working though. Let's go ahead and hit P to expose our paths, and let's go ahead and go to build all to build our level. Okay, now remember to test, you build all and then you play level. Alright, very minimum errors, awesome. And we got our paths, and you can see the jump path really tall.